Grand Rising, YouTube Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel messages that sent to me, through me, for me to share. This message in particular is in regards to my chapters. I'm on chapter 4. This will be message 2. The last one I did was 10 days ago. For some reason, at number 10, this feels significant. It feels relevant. Especially where I done a reading already this rising, and the card came out number 10, which would have represented the tower in traditional tarot. Going back to chapter 4, message 1, the tower was the overall energy of that message of these cards that I have out here. The sun card, which is the overall message of this reading, was at the bottom of the deck of message 1, chapter 4. So I always come back in with what's at the bottom of the deck for the next message. But it's been 10 days, but nevertheless, I feel like I've been very much tapped into this very same energy. Integrity is the word that came to mind in the previous message. And since then, within the last 10 days, in the amount of times I've heard the word integrity. In that last message, I said if I heard the word integrity, or if I see it one more time, because I saw it in literally most of the cards that I was pre-shuffling for that message. If I saw it one more time, I kind of chuckled to myself, and I said it in the recording. And I've seen it so many times within the last 10 days, as I said. The message I did this rising, whilst channeling now this message, cleared the energy and all of that, you know. But for some reason, it's not allowing me to move away from the messages from this morning and how it may be linked here. So anyway, as I was going back to this message and getting the cards ready and channeling the energy, I put all of the cards back out. But this one, for some reason, I decided that I was going to break down the word transportation. But the word trans, for me, is what's overtaking this channeled message. I've got here, it says trans. Basically relating to a person whose sense of personal identity and gender does not correspond with their birth sex. It's almost like, as I was reading this is from Google, what I just read. But whilst I was reading it and writing it down, I saw that the card male and female from my past life deck. So I feel like it's a kind of an energy where someone is going back to a past life energy, feeling. Going back to the energy of port. Something is being portaled or ported, transported into this time from that time. So again, I'm going to continue to read, and I was picking up words like translation, transition, invitation. Trans in the medical world, it says across, over, or beyond. Transcript, transcription. Finding healing in your words and your story. Transfusion, transplant, transsexual. Trans, beyond chemical. Beyond the chemical element within the periodic table. A change or a transfer was the messages that was coming through. But prior to that, I realized that this message was bringing me back to when I first came out into the community of tarot and putting my trust in the wrong set of people. This is an energy that I never really want to tap back into, but I can see that the Most High is trying to bring me there. My ancestors are trying to bring me there. If not for my own, but for anybody else that may be resonating with this energy. I was actually looking forward to doing my message 2 for chapter 4. But as I was getting the cards ready and I was kind of refreshing my mind back over the energy of this reading, I started to get a little bit of a dampener. It's almost like some kind of realization. I realized it's like the light bulb moment went off. Wisdom. So now I'm going to read what I wrote. in regards to the energy of the Sun card, something is being illuminated. Illumination on what was hidden, what was built on a rocky foundation. Then I remembered the book card came out. Your life purpose. It says your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. There's a need. I'm picking up an energy of somebody who's just beginning their spiritual journey, or somebody who may have gone through this energy. But there's a need to be mindful of putting your trust in the wrong set of people, in the wrong channel, with the possession of your life purpose. I was then brought back to a live that I did over a year ago now. Not that I did that, but that I was watching. And as I woke up out of my sleep, this channel was live. And as I went to press the live, I literally heard from my ancestors. This was early AM. Don't say a word. Just listen. So I did. I always follow that highest energy within. And for some reason, I'm being brought back there. This is no coincidence. The channel that I'm referring to, I haven't looked or clicked onto that channel for some time now. But when I was guided to actually click back on that station, actually it was about 10 months ago. And this was when I was doing my Pisces season. And the messages were so clear. It was silly ridiculous that I couldn't run from the truth any longer to what my intuition was already telling me. So anyway, the card that came out during my Pisces season was the voodoo in blue. The card says back off, whilst there's an image of looks like a little girl with blue hair holding a voodoo doll. Back off, this energy is saying. So at that time, again, I heard plain as day. Now go back to the channel, and I really didn't want to because the energy is a bit low for me. But nevertheless, I always follow the highest energy within. So I clicked onto the channel. I didn't press like to play. I just saw the thumbnail, and I instantly understood why my ancestors and my Most High was guiding me to that channel. And I realized when I saw within the thumbnail, like 2 thumbnails down, this channel had blue hair, just like the voodoo doll card. So now I knew that there was no coincidences to the messages that I was pulling from the cards to what was going on within my reality and what others may have needed to be aware of during that time. And I feel like that energy is coming back up again. 10 months ago that was. 10 days ago I did the last message. 10 is about endings and new beginnings. There's some kind of wisdom that's being gained from this situation. Somebody's seen all that they need to see now within a situation. The card that came through overall energy for the previous chapter 4, message 1, was fairy ointment, the sight. Now telling that story of the fairy ointment from this card, this is a fairy that was basically minding her own business. She was within her home, her and another, can't remember exactly what the story says now, but minding her own business, and they got a knock at the door. She answered the door reluctantly. The man at the door was asking for her help because she's obviously some kind of healer. Fairy ointment, the sight. Reluctantly, she went with this man and she went to go and help his wife and child. She waited there for the child to awaken. She gave advice. She done what she was meant to do. She followed her calling. So anyway, now, after she done the healing work that she needed to do there, this guy brought her back home and paid her with coins. And she was very appreciative of the coins that he paid her in because she'd only been paid within herbs and favours previously for her work. So the very next day now, she went to the market and she was able to buy herself the things that she wasn't able to buy herself before. But while she was in the market, she saw this guy again, and he was basically causing a bit of havoc within the market, but nobody recognized him or nobody was disturbed by what he was doing. So anyway, she went up to this guy and she was showing her appreciation again, but he got quite angered and he said, "Can you see me?" Yeah, she said yes. I guess she wouldn't be surprised that she can see him. She just saw him yesterday, you know. So he said, "From which eye can you see me?" She then replied, "The right eye." The man done something or whatnot. I can't remember the full story now, but he then took her sight from that right eye and she was never able to see again. But there was some kind of gift that she received. When she done the healing for the wife and the child, there was something that she was able to see that she wasn't able to see prior, but she was able to see then. And I feel like this is what angered this man. I don't know what was hidden. I'm going to find out. Because funny enough, I got a new deck and it just came today. What's hidden? But either way, it's like you help somebody and they are non-appreciative, even though yes, they paid you in coins, but why would you go to the next extent and take someone's now vision? You know, it feels like a kind of I'm hearing setup. I wanted to say trap. But anyway, I continue writing. So during that live, when I heard, "Don't say a word, just listen," what I then heard was replica, almost the same, but not the real thing. Too many physical coincidences and synchronicities for my intuition not to be 100% on the situation. I'm just trying to read my own handwriting here. So it says, "Hand over your gifts, sight, creations, children's, your blessings." So it says, it's almost like you're handing over your gift and your blessings, your sight, your creativities. And at some point I heard children loud, plain as day when I was writing this. There's a need to be watchful over your children also, and your children's sight. You understand? Children are so vulnerable in the situation that I'm hearing words now. I'm hearing naive. I'm hearing oblivious. This is not a nice energy that I'm picking up on of what may have taken place in the past in regards to you needing to clear your energy in regards to your life purpose. But nevertheless, the sun's here, overall energy. This is from the previous message, but I'm feeling the heaviness of what this is all really about. So again, I continued writing as these messages were just coming to me, just rising. It says, "Pay attention to when there's a shift within and or around you. Slight shifts, signs, things like around this time, going back 2 years ago, there was an energy of flies. There was just flies everywhere. It was like, and then I had a vision of a swamp of flies coming towards me whilst I was uploading onto my computer. This was a vision, not a reality. And as I turned to look where the sound was coming from, is what I heard within my vision, and I turned to look to see where the sound was coming from. And when I looked, there was a swamp of flies coming towards me, heading towards my computer. And each and every one of these flies had faces, and it was the face of the channel. And other flies, but that face was most dominant. That's the one that wanted me to see them the most, and I did. And instantly I heard, "Now starve these karmics from your energy." And at that point, I locked off that channel, and I then started this channel until I was guided then to put a message up on that channel some couple of months after. And that message was an ancestral message saying, from one high priestess to the next, step down from what it is that you're doing. And now this, a year later, is coming back up again. I feel like there's an energy here where somebody's wanting forgiveness for whatever it is that they try to manipulate within your past, within your sight, within your gift, within your wisdom, within your life purpose of transporting to this world, this reality, this lifetime. Outside forces harvesting on your sight, your energy. Someone, group, is trying to dissect you and your gifts, taking advantage of your naivety on your journey, time traveling, and I broke down the word trance and port. Entering unlawfully, porting, shifting, shape shifting, mixing, pulling on your wisdom, your inner wisdom, how, why, the how and the why and the who of you, how you love, how you forgive, the way you do these things. Integrity, I'm just hearing right now. Don't hold on to what don't serve you or belong to you. Release and let it go. And at the bottom of the deck of the last message was cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to the fear that stem from your past relationships. Feeling you from destructive patterns, freeing you, from destructive patterns. And as I was reading that, I was kind of brought back to the fear, that word fear, and the energy of the Pisces season that I did some 10 months ago was all surrounded by the energy of fear. Now, I understood at the time that this is an energy that was projected towards me to put me in the energy of fear. But what they did is that they opened up my intuition and my psyche even more. I was breaking down numbers like Einstein. Like I said, if Einstein was here today, he would be proud of the way how I broke down that whole message just by the number 12. So anyway, this has been a long intro. Message is going to start at 16:35. So let's see, what's the overall message here for those who may be resonating with this energy of my chapter 4, message 2. What's the overall energy here in regards to something is going to definitely be illuminated. There's a joy and a happiness. There's a positive result that's coming. And I'm picking up the energy of the summer season. Even though, yes, it's the sun, but I'm looking at the background there, and for some reason I'm picking up an energy of 4.5 months. Directly on books. Temperance. Bottom of the deck here is the Empress, which will be the overall energy of the next reading. Temperance has come through, and I'm going to read from the book here, Temperance, Sagittarius' energy. It says, temperance signifies that this is a major moment to bring balance, moderation, and alchemy into your life. This card represents taking two very separate and different things and bringing them together to create some new form. This requires trial and error, which is why this card also symbolizes patience. Balance is needed. But in the eyes of Temperance card, balance doesn't have to be a 50-50 split. It means finding the right mix of elements that works for you or helps you meet your goal. These two elements can be two people from different backgrounds or with different lifestyles. Either way, the appearance of Temperance card means they are now working to come together in a magical new form, in a new way that's best for them. The Temperance card signifies a need for moderation and balance. Where in your life does there seem to be too much or too little? Now is the time to rework this chemistry in a way that makes you feel better and supports your ability to thrive, not just survive. This card gives you permission to slow down, forgive yourself and others, and take it easy. You can also find yourself working out a balance within yourself, between your shadow side and your light side, or trying to find where you fit in the world and who or what belongs beside you. And like I said in my season 10, because the card came out, story writer or storyteller, and the illustration of that card was an open book, no writing on it, but there was a key. Somebody thought that they had the key to your wisdom and your knowledge and your healing energy, your sight. But like I said, it was just a draft. That was a draft that I wrote within something like 2 weeks or less. It's not even the original book that I wrote by hand, going back now some 5 years ago, 6 years ago. This is one that I've written up on the computer because I couldn't send the hand one via email, so I had to rewrite it again. and I literally rewrote that book again. So that was just like a draft. What can never be taken from you is what's within you, and that's your soul, your core, your nature. There can only be a replica of you. There can never be an original. And this is what I feel like your ancestors and your Most High is trying to make you see within this situation. If anything, these people only stirred you up to create something more greater. Because since this time, there's at least another book that's come out of me. So much more wisdom and knowledge and understanding in regards to the things that I was oblivious to, naive to, had no understanding about the darker side of all of this. You kind of hear things growing up in the Caribbean culture, but me personally, I never really entertained it. You understand? So when now I was seeking the answers of the truth in regards to a child, and I saw the things that I was seeing, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. I saw it within my dream state. I saw it through the cards. And I just saw it through, like I said, going back to the message when I was guided to go back to a channel that I hadn't been on for some time. So anyway, let's just see. I'm just staring at these cards here. So what's hidden from those who's resonating with this energy? What's hidden in regards to this energy? Why is twin flame here in the reverse? It's falling on Archangel Raphael. It's time for me. Oh, come on. Can't even make it up. The Raphael card, Archangel Raphael card says, the healing angels is with you, supporting your healing work. The card that's literally just come out. It's time for me to heal now. Why is clear yourself here? For those who may be resonating with this message, clear yourself. I wish I could share my good news with you. Why is books here? For those who may be resonating. I wish I had treated you better. That come up within the pre-shuffle also. So let's see, why is Archangel Raphael here? Quite a few that wants to come out. Somebody's cleared themselves from this energy. Someone's healed themselves from this energy. These cards came out in the reverse. And they read, we both know I am not the one for you. My life is not as together as it seems. But I feel like somebody's got their self together now. I feel like someone's got themselves together now is the reason why they wish that they can share this good news with you. Or this is you wanting to share your good news with them. Kind of take it as it resonates. Show me this energy. Why is forgiveness here? I remember every detail of that day. Sight. Why is fairy ointment here? The sight. For those who may be resonating with message 2, chapter 4, in regards to this energy. I heard who I really am from you. Finding out the truth crushed me. I want to get one more card. Nothing wants to come through underneath this energy of the twin flame, which is in the reverse. And I kind of understand possibly why. Because it's in the reverse. Something has ended. This situation is no longer. Is the reason why someone within this situation, be it you or them, is saying that they wish that they treated you better. There was a lot that was hidden from you here. Someone hid who they really was. And I feel like this is your energy. You never disclosed your full potential. How intuitive you truly are. This energy of medicine man or woman. Let me see this energy. Let's get one more card on this energy. I am not available. One more card on this energy. Twin flame. Why is twin flame here in the reverse? Again, it's in the reverse. I wonder if you are happy without me. But I feel like somebody knows the answer to that already. This is just a question that they may ask themselves. My life is not as together as it may seem. Or you may not even see how this person's life is together or not. It's the kind of energy I'm picking up on. What I'm picking up on here is the cards that's coming in the reverse. It's definitely an energy coming from the person who you may be connecting with from your past, or who may be coming up within your energy now. I'm not necessarily picking up that this is your energy. I feel like this is your energy. I hid who I really am from you. I remember every detail of that day. I feel like you're just not available right now. In regards to the healing of whosoever this is that's coming towards you, needing healing. Maybe not only just for themselves, but they could also possibly have children. But I feel like it's something that I'm hearing once bitten, twice shy. Somebody found out some kind of truth here, and I feel like it's crushed them. But I feel like they found out the truth as to who it is that they involved themselves with. Is the reason why they're saying, we both know I am not the one for you. Time is a healer and time is a revealer. I feel like this was realized once you cleared yourself from that past energy. Documented what it is that you need to document within some kind of journaling, into a book, into some kind of forward moving healing process. At the bottom of the deck it says, just being near you is intoxicating. Get a couple of messages from the ancestors in regards to this energy. For those who may be resonating with this message. Chapter 4, message 2. Why's the Sun card here? Overall energy. Why's the Sun card here? Overall energy for those who may be resonating. Great teacher wants to come in the standing tall position too. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. Set your boundary, set it high like a dove. Anything offer that a blessing from above. Him tell me say, him gonna make it fit like a glove. Empress. Upcoming high priestess. It says direction guardian. Choose your path. And I'm hearing choose your path wisely. I definitely feel like you've been guided by your archangels, your ancestors, your animal guides. I feel like you've been guided in all things. Let's get another 2 more cards in regards to this energy of the Sun, for those who may be resonating with the message of this reading. What's the Sun card here? Wise one. Grow within your current situation, and I feel like you did. You gained a lot of wisdom and you gained a lot of knowledge. Water guardian. Connect with your emotions. And again, like I said, I feel like you did. I feel like you followed the direction that you was led to go in. So let's see, clarifying the Sun. I want to pull some tarot. I'm going to press pause a minute. Let's see. Let's see, tell me more about I wish I can share my good news with you. Why is this energy here? I wish I could share my good news with you. In regards to this message, chapter 4, message 2. 3 of Wands with the 7 of Swords. Somebody definitely wants to confess about what it is that they called in for themselves. This could be after I'm reading your transcript. There's some kind of confession that's coming out here. I feel like it's coming towards you. So let's see. Tell me more about this message. Why's the 3 of Wands here? What's coming towards those who's resonating with this message? This is something that could be coming to you from a distance. This can be, for some reason, I want to say email. Or this can be, I'm hearing overseas. This confession could be coming from overseas. Tell me more about this message. Why's the 3 of Wands here? 8 of Pentacles is in the reverse. Somebody's reaping off of someone's reaping the rewards off of your hard work. Is the kind of energy. Someone's reaping rewards for putting no effort into a situation, none at all. Somebody didn't look into something enough, or somebody didn't put enough effort into something. I'm picking up an energy of feedback here. Tell me more. I wish I treated you better. Why is this energy here? I wish I treated you better. I wish I treated you better. What's this energy here? 6 of Cups. Yeah, someone's looking back. Someone is now realizing exactly how wise you are and how much you grew within the situation that was as toxic. 6 of Cups, this is in the reverse. Could be children also involved here. There's definitely an energy of nostalgia and looking back onto a past or when somebody just wasn't using their integrity. Somebody wasn't honest with you. Somebody was hiding quite a lot from you. Tell me more about this energy with the 6 of Cups. I wish I treated you better. Somebody wishes that they chose a path with you rather than against you. Someone is now seeing that you're a great teacher. You learn from your spiritual experiences. Whatever the situation was in the past, it wasn't a situation that put any fear into you or even broke you. You just carried on. Because you know that what's within you can never be taken from you. If anything, you have to look at the positive. At least somebody's now been able to gain some of your insight and your wisdom to healing. They're now able to project that out to their collective. You understand? Like for me, my channel is small and I understand the cloak. But nevertheless, my message is still being projected out there, and my angels and my ancestors and my Most High see all. So even though I might not be recognized for, I'm definitely going to be rewarded for in the spiritual. It's like when you're going to church, people have such a problem about giving offering because they say, oh, the pastor's going to take it. But I mean, I guess if you're in the church and you're giving your 10% of your offering to the church, you have to have the mindset to say that you know that you've given your offering to the Most High. Whatever's done with it after that, once it's left your hands, that's none. I wouldn't say it's none of your business, but you can't take on that. You can't take on something that you have no knowledge about what's really going on. You understand? You have to just pray and have faith that the Most High will deal with the situation accordingly. There's that fly again. I call these flies dumb flies because they're dumb flies. I'm seeing the card in my psyche right now from my deck, and it says, I spy plenty of fly, who that I spy. And I actually created that deck around this time. So anyway, let me continue. It says, I wonder if you are happy without me. Clarify this energy for me. Someone is definitely within their emotions. I'm hearing knee deep. This is the Hermit. This is a Virgo energy. It's attached to the 3 of Wands. Someone's definitely looking into you, is what I want to hear. Someone's definitely wondering whether you're doing okay without them. How are you doing without their inspiration, motivation? And I'm hearing right now I'm doing just fine. There's some kind of past history between you and whosoever this energy is. Definitely, I mean, it's here, it's clear as day, but I know it's the Six of Cups. Someone's definitely in a nostalgia energy in regards to your connection. Someone's definitely looking back to a past situation, to how you've grown within a current situation. This is definitely bringing me back to my calling in North Star message that I did, and I think it's the part 3. There's 4 parts to it. Part 3 is the one that I'm referring to right now, I believe, where someone just can't believe how much you've grown within your spiritual gifts, how much you've cleared your energy from their wicked ways. Let me see. Tell me more. Finding out the truth. What was the truth to this situation? Show me the truth to this situation. It says, finding out the truth, crush me. So what was the truth to this situation? The Lovers, Gemini energy. Could possibly I found out that a child was conceived within this situation here. 8 of Pentacles. Somebody could have had a baby at 8 months pregnant. I'm hearing 6 to 8 months. There could have been a prematureness about this. But there's some kind of confession, and I definitely feel like it's in regards to a child. But the thing is, the 6 of Cups is here in the reverse, so there could be some kind of, I'm hearing, identity questioning over some kind of identity of a child. Gemini energy. Tell me more about this energy. Why is the Lovers here attached to the 6 of Cups? Why is the Lovers here in the reverse attached to the 6 of Cups? So somebody could have a child with a Virgo energy, a Gemini energy. The card that just come out, and this is the Sun. The Sun don't want to come out neither in the reverse nor the upright. I definitely feel like there's some questioning in regards to the identity of. This is the 4 of Wands. There's been some kind of breakdown within someone's foundation, someone's stability. It's like the gremlin showing its face. We've got the World card here. Someone's been caught up in a karmic cycle. They took a wrong direction and ended themselves up in the World card in the reverse. Is a karmic, it's a karmic cycle needing to close. Someone's literally turned their life upside down. Why's the Sun card here in this position? Why the Sun card here in this position? Strength. So what should have been a happy occasion, celebration, it's just not. Someone's needing to find strength within this situation, within this karmic situation that they're now in, needing to close up this cycle. This person is surrounded by a snake. Viper was the energy that came through in previous readings that I did. I feel like somebody found strength within you. Finding out the truth crushed this person. Turn their world upside down is what I'm hearing. Why strength here? King of Cups is in the reverse. Somebody may have become emotionally unbalanced, was unable to connect with their emotions. I feel like somebody went through an energy of drought. They lost their strength within a situation. But this situation, for you, I'm picking up the energy. You gain wisdom and knowledge from the situation. Whosoever this King of Cups is in the reverse. Somebody who wasn't showing any love. Somebody who could have been quite manipulative with their emotions. You know? Playing with your strength. Now their strength is being tackled with. Let's see. Why is this card here? I hid who I really am from you. Why is this energy here? I hid who I really am from you. We got the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody didn't want to invest. I feel like this could be your energy. You didn't want to invest into this situation. You just knew it was a wrong choice. It was something that wasn't going to make you any stronger. You saw a situation was about to end and you didn't put no time and effort into the situation growing. You knew a situation was over. You knew that this solid foundation had been broken. It had been what's that word? Contaminated is not the word I'm looking, but let's just say contaminated. Something has interfered with this connection. And this is the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm hearing going nowhere fast. Somebody is now trapped within the situation, trapped within their emotions. Emotionally unbalanced here. Somebody knows that they invested in the wrong energy, in the wrong love connection. It's draining somebody's strength, you know. Somebody's not able to put in anything because somebody just didn't look into a situation in the way that they should have. And I feel like you saw this. I feel like you warned whosoever this energy is in regards to this energy. I'm going back now to another message I did some time ago, and it says you should have took this High Priestess's foolish advice. I remember every detail of that day. Why is that here? And I feel like somebody's asking for forgiveness. They see that you gain wisdom from whatever that betrayal, Ten of Swords energy was. And now they see that you're not even available. You've healed from that time. This is the King of Pentacles. And it's falling directly crossing over the King of Cups. Somebody who's emotionally unstable. The King of Pentacles is here as well. Somebody who was non-committal, half in, half out. This person was living a double life. I strongly feel that there was a child that was conceived with a Gemini energy here, possibly a Leo energy. But this is somebody who I feel like has got no passion right now. They're just there for the finances and there's no emotion. But the King of Pentacles is almost in the upright. Going back to a message I did this rising. Is the glass half full or half empty? Someone's learning great lessons from this situation. They're in the energy of standstill. Somebody's, I'm hearing, binded to this karmic cycle that they attach themselves to. Tell me more about this energy. What's taking place in regards to, I remember every detail of that day. Something's gone over somebody's head. Justice. Libra energy. I'm noticing these two energies tied up here. Two people I feel like was blinded to a situation, had no knowledge of a situation that was right in front of them. Tell me more about this energy of justice. Where's justice here in regards to this energy? There could have definitely been some kind of legality that took place on that day, however it may resonate for you, that's making you not available to this person or these groups of people any longer. You understand exactly what they tried to do to you in order to take away this gift that you have, this gift of insight and inner wisdom and inner knowledge. Someone tried to play with your heartstrings here. Someone took a gamble. There was definitely some kind of financial loss here, I feel like, that you may have had. A substantial amount of finances. It could have put somebody into a very depressive state. This is attached to the Sun and the Hermit. Somebody was definitely looking into, I'm hearing pinching their pennies. Tell Tell me more about this energy. Where's the Ace? High Priestess. That's that gift. Again, somebody is gambling with your gift. Someone's taking your gift from you. Someone's taking your sight. Just like this story of the fairy ointment. Tell me more about this energy of the High Priestess. Six of Pentacles is in the reverse. This is an unfair act. This is somebody who's taking from you. This is somebody who's not allowing something to be balanced. Or this is a High Priestess that saw an unfairness within a situation. I'm picking up energy of two High Priestesses here. One of not of a good nature and one of a good nature. Just from the one card. Going back to what I said at the beginning of the intro, from a message from one High Priestess to the next. Somebody was guided a long time ago to step down and stop what it was that they were doing. But instead they wanted to send out an order to back off, thinking that they had installed enough fear into you. But the King of Swords is here. There's some kind of disagreement that may have taken place here between whosoever this High Priestess is and this this Knight of Swords. There could have been some kind of words exchanged. Somebody may have wanted to back out of some kind of contract here, of some kind of investment. Tell me more about this energy. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Why is the Knight of Swords here? There was some kind of lie that was being told. I'm hearing a big fat lie. A big fat lie. The Knight of Swords in the reverse is a liar. They're lying about the things that they're investing in. Because they know it's not a good decision. They thought it was a good decision with the King of Swords in the upright. But this is this was a gamble. Someone took a gamble. I'm definitely picking up an energy of a gambler. Someone who takes chances with large amounts of finances and people's lives and people's spiritual gifts. People are playing, I'm picking up an energy of people playing God. People playing high ranking in the legal system, taking the law into their own hands, is the kind of energy I'm picking up on. With nothing much to offer. Nothing much to offer at all. So what's this energy? Why is this Ace of Swords here? Why is the Ace of Swords here? King of Wands is in the reverse. This King of Wands, this now feels to me like an emperor. 4 kings are on the board, but no emperor. So this person, the only card that's here in the upright as a king is the King of Swords. This is somebody who thought they were being clever within a situation, possibly with a Libra. Again, I'm picking up Leo. Could have them both in their chart, but somebody thought that they were being very clever with their emotions, that they can pull this off, but they were walking straight into a karmic cycle. King of Wands is here. Lying, cheating is what I'm picking up on. King of Wands in the reverse is somebody who is not got no true passion within this situation. This is a playboy. This is a player energy. This is somebody who is very materialistic, especially when I see the other cards. This is somebody who's materialistic, in it for themselves. Look, Page of Swords. And this is something that you've seen. Could be a child here involved. Again, this could be a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius child. But someone's learning from the errors of their ways. Something has crushed this King of Wands' energy in regards to this Page of Swords' energy. Tell me more about this energy of the Page of Swords. Somebody wasn't being or doing fair. But I'm picking up an energy of a child here. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody wasn't putting enough effort, investment into this child. I'm picking up an energy of child maintenance. The card that just came out is the Five of Swords, because somebody wanted to win at all costs. Somebody's a liar, is what I'm picking up here. There was hidden truth, there was hidden secrets within the situations that needed to be brought to the surface. to this unfair, unjust situation. But this King of Wands kept a lot to themselves, and they were just looking from the outskirts. You understand? Somebody was spying. The hidden truth is being delivered. Just popped up on my notification. I feel like this is at the point where I need to now end the reading. Nine of Swords. Whatever somebody is looking into is literally crushing them. This person's in a state of anxiety because of the lies that they were told, that they told in this situation in regards to the connection with or to a high priestess, which is you, or another, which is them, the channel that I was referring to at the beginning. But there's something that they're seeing. They're seeing a completion coming to the heartache and pain that they may have brought to you also. But as you're coming out, they're going in. You understand? It's that rotation. It's that as the more you clear, is the more realization and the more realization that the other side is coming to in regards to their wicked ways. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups. Someone could be overindulging in toxic activities. Someone can just be drinking, I'm hearing every night, drinking and sleeping, you know. Nine of Cups in the reverse is somebody who's overindulging. Attached to the Nine of Swords, this is somebody who's in such a state that they are compensating with other codependencies around them in situations that they're investing in that's not going to bring them anywhere. From one unfair situation to the next, I'm hearing. From the fire to the frying pan. Someone can see that someone's just not happy within a situation. I'm not available. Why is this card here? Queen of Wands is in the reverse. To be nobody's mistress. Seven of Wands is also in the reverse. You may have somebody on block. Is the reason why there's no communication, why this Knight of Swords is in the reverse. Somebody's just left to come up with their own conclusion to where they may stand within a situation because somebody is blocked. Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands. Someone just ain't got no care in the world. Someone is just truly not available within this situation. None at all. Someone doesn't even want to communicate, speak, much less anything else. Six of Wands in the reverse. There's no victory, there's no success, there's no getting through to whosoever this Queen of Wands is, who just doesn't want nothing to do with this situation, this indecisiveness, this wickedness. I'm hearing treachery. Anyway, let me just pull some of my What's the Saga. And I'm going to kind of close up this message here. Kind of straightforward, even though it's gone on for a while. But that's because I put oracles and tarot into one message. I normally break it down. Tell me more. What's the message? What's the message for those who's needing to hear it the most at this time? I'm just hearing a part 2 may come in regards to, I just saw sexual attack. 7 weeks and counting. Somebody could be expecting a pregnancy here. Or somebody could have lied about a pregnancy. Which has kept somebody very much in their head. But someone took a gamble in regards to this pregnancy. Somebody thought that they, I'm seeing the Five of Swords. Yeah, the Five of Swords is there, not that I'm seeing the Five of Swords. But I did see it in my mind's eye. Someone tried to win at all costs. This is about jealousy, envy, backstabbing. You know, someone tried to put you in a position that they knew you wasn't going to be happy with. Someone tried to put you in a third-party situation, as well as living a double life. They had a whole family elsewhere. And I feel like whosoever this High Priestess energy is fully aware of that. You as a High Priestess was fully aware of that. I feel like you tried to warn this Knight of Wands in regards to the company they were keeping, but they didn't take no heed. I'm hearing head first into their emotions. It says capable of self-motivation and self-healing. just sometimes needs reminding, seeking motivation and inspiration. And I want to say, you're needing to be mindful of where you're seeking this motivation and healing from when you're needing that reminder, because not everybody has got good intentions. I guess you're just having to use your discernment within a situation. What was the injustice in this situation for those who I'm connecting with? It's quite a lot. First of all, they tried to stop a high priestess from the red, but they never understood that purple crowns your head. Spiritual attacks through dreams and unexpected marks on your body. How can you hurt someone who don't give a fucks? Move past, moved on. I won't let pride keep me entrapped. Learning to use your gifts or being led by your gifts. Trusting your intuition. I feel like somebody didn't trust their intuition before. Somebody didn't understand their gifts enough to even trust their intuition. But I feel like that was the past. But someone wanted to put and install an energy of fear within you. Someone didn't want you to use your discernment. Someone didn't want you to move in integrity. Someone wanted you to move, in fear. The card that come out says, you think me I gonna make it or get me in at me home? Me is a girl me woulda send for me round. Do not make me tell ya how me get me crown. Me woulda shut down the city, me woulda locked down the town. Someone wanted to bring you back into an old state of being. It's not you, it's me. It's in the reverse. That card came through in the reverse. Someone can get real angry real quick, 0 to 100, just like that. But this, it says it's another song. This is not a lesson for you, but for me. It's coming like the most I draw me back a old tree. This is not how you start, it's how you finish. So these people caught you in the beginning when you were 7 weeks and counting, when you was nothing but a fetus. But now, years later, 1 year, 2 years later, how much would you learn? My grandson right now is 1. And how much I've seen him grow within that time. It's unbelievable. It's a nice feeling. You understand? And I feel like this is the energy of whosoever I'm connecting with now. You've grown within your spiritual path, your spiritual destiny. You understand? You've grown. And it's amazing, these people that thought that they had the power to put you in the 9 of Swords. You was probably there for like 7 weeks and counting, but you quickly deciphered through it all. You instant blocked and deleted who you needed to instantly block and delete. And on that note, I'm going to end the message here, and I'm going to probably come back with the Empress's energy either today or a bit later on in the day. So I'm hoping that this message has resonated with you in some way, shape or form. And if it has, feel free to like, share, subscribe, and love and light.